Mr. Fearless again, everyone. It's been a long time since I posted a video. I don't even remember what the last one was at this point. Probably something stupid because, that's what all my videos are. But anyways, I just watched a highlight from last night's Broncos-Cardinals game. It was Phillip Lindsay's touchdown run. And it was so shocking to see how shitty that defense was that I felt like I had to make a video about this. Now, I watched that play, and you guys can look it up yourselves. Phillip Lindsay's touchdown run against the Cardinals on Thursday Night Football on October 18th, 2018. The Cardinals defense, I swear to God, they did not actually attempt to tackle him. The only attempt to make a tackle was when he was already fucking at the 1 yard line going into the end zone. And the thing is, Steve Wilks is a good coach. He's a good coach, and he just has no talent around him right now. Larry Fitzgerald, I feel so bad for Larry Fitzgerald and David Johnson. These are two guys that are so good, but they're stuck on such a bad team with fucking Nathan Peterman 2.0, a.k.a. Josh Rosen. And they don't really have an offensive line. Their best offensive lineman is hurt. The defense is non-existent. Chandler Jones just stuck over there. He's a really good pass rusher, one of the best in the NFL. Not the best, maybe top 10. And they can't get anything done because they don't have any other players. And it's hard to watch because I know for a fact that they have a good head coach. And obviously, their offensive coordinator is just horrific. Defensive coordinator is probably going to be gone next. And Steve Wilks will probably be gone at the end of the season. As good of a coach as he is, there are certain teams and certain organizations that want success right away, no matter what. The Browns obviously are not one of those since Hee Jackson has been around as long as he has. That's really all I have. I didn't have any big talking points like usual or, talking about politics or anything like that. But I just wanted to bring it up that it seems like defense nowadays, you have to play to get turnovers. It's not play to avoid allowing the other team to score points or play to prevent yardage. It's play to get turnovers because you can't play defense like you used to be able to. That the Ravens team that won the Super Bowl in the 2000s, they won that based on defense. That was all defense. That was not offense. I want to question you guys, who the hell was the quarterback? I guarantee not many people know who the quarterback was of that Ravens team that won the Super Bowl. Not the 2012 Harbaugh Bowl, but against the Giants when they smoked the Giants. Leave in the comments without looking it up, and if you look it up, be honest, just be honest, I don't care, who was the quarterback of that Ravens team. You can't play like that anymore, though. Every good team has a good quarterback. Jaguars got blown out by the Cowboys. You know why? Because Blake Bortles sucks. Cowboys aren't good. You know why? Because Dak Prescott sucks. The Packers managed to play well. You know why? Because they have one of the best quarterbacks of all time. The Saints managed to stay competitive every year. You know why? Because they have one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, Drew Brees. The Patriots, same thing. Why do you think they're successful every year? One, they have the greatest coach in NFL history. I'm saying this as a person who does not like the Patriots. They have the greatest coach in NFL history and probably the greatest quarterback in NFL history. Not the greatest player. That belongs to Jerry Rice. But statistically, Drew Brees is the best quarterback in NFL history. And based on QBR rating, that would be Aaron Rodgers. But I'm not saying this based off of Super Bowl titles because I just think that's stupid. But back to my point. These teams that have these great quarterbacks, they're never below average. They're always up there competing to win the division, make the Super Bowl every year. Even guys like Matt Ryan, he's been good enough to stick around the league this long, and he's above average. He's not great. He's great at choking, as we all know. But it's just kind of things like that kind of make me question where the NFL is going. Defense is really not that important anymore. Like, it's important, but you can't. It's not played how it used to be. There's not the big hits you used to see. There's not the goal line stands that you used to see. It's most games now are shootouts. It's who can score more points and which defense. Now, don't get me wrong. Defense still wins games. Defense still wins championships. You know why? Because even though they may give up a lot of points, it's which defense can create the turnover that stops the other team from scoring that wins the game. It's not which offense can just keep scoring, because if both offenses score and score and score and score, we have games that end up in ties and go to overtime, and it's just a shit show. Any way you put it, it is the defense that will win the game for you. Now, defenses win games differently now than they did 10 years ago, but I don't know. I'd like to see it go back to how it was 10 years ago, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think there's a lot of people that want to see it like that, but it's just not going to happen because the NFL is so worried about losing their money due to lawsuits from concussions, even though players sign up playing the sport knowing that that's a hazard, especially at the pro level. Like, you can't be suing people over that. That's your own fault. Like, I get, like, in the past, but the NFL didn't really know at that point either, so why are you suing them? Like, do you need money that badly because you went bankrupt because you don't know how to put your money in a savings account when you signed your $1 million contract? I don't know. I don't know what the NFL is doing. I don't know where they're going. I just know I want to see the old brand of football that I want to see the Ray Lewis, the Ronnie Lott. I want to see that kind of football again. And I think we're a long ways from seeing that, especially since you can't even put any body weight on a quarterback now, just as Clay Matthews. That's all for today. Mr. Fearless signing out. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Give me some more hate because I suck at making these videos. I really don't give a fuck. Just give it a nice watch. Thanks.